I never thought I'd look at my own flesh and blood and feel absolutely nothing. It started when my oldest boy, Tyler, threw away a full ride engineering scholarship to become one of those alpha male lifestyle streamers. My wife and I were totally crushed. We'd sacrificed so much for his future, but being soft hearted parents, we let him set up his whole podcast studio down in our basement. We kept hoping and praying that he'd snap out of it. As the years went by, Tyler got pretty internet famous. The screaming, the toxic rants, the awful things he'd say into a hot mic, it was humiliating, but we couldn't find the spine to kick him to the curb. We just kept our heads down and focused on protecting his younger brother, Mason. Or so we thought. When Mason hit his senior year of high school, we started talking about trade schools or maybe state college. That's when Mason dropped the bomb. He told us he was skipping all of it. He said working a regular 9 to 5 was for wage slaves and he was just going to co-host Tyler's stream. I was absolutely sick to my stomach. I pleaded with him. I told him that internet fame is a trap and that he'd ruin his reputation before his life even really started. But the more I pushed, the harder he rolled his eyes. Later that night, I finally got Mason to open up. He casually mentioned that Tyler had been getting in his head since he was 40. Tyler had spent years convincing Mason that school was a scam, flashing wads of cash and secretly grooming him to join the hustle. My blood ran completely cold. I marched down to the basement, grabbed a baseball bat and completely smashed Tyler's $10,000 streaming setup. Monitors, ring lights, microphones, everything. "Get out of my house!" I screamed, shaking with a rage I didn't even know I had. "You poisoned your brother!" Tyler just smirked. He didn't even flinch. He looked at me, completely dead in the eyes, and said, "Whatever, old man. I make 30 grand a month anyway." He walked out the door that night without looking back. And the worst part? Mason packed a bag and followed right behind him.